The Epstein files. Definitely a missed opportunity to call them the pedophiles. So Patel, who sounds like a motel chain, was on Joe Rogan like a month ago saying, Joe, don't you think if I had the client list, I would release it? Like, no. You're assuming that we trust you, which we do not. You work for the FBI, the last agency that we trust after all the other government ones. You know what I mean? He was using very suspicious body language during that interview. He had these nervous twitches. He was like, you know it's suicide when you see one. Like, why did you just sniff? You weren't doing cocaine before this. Then you got Bondi and Bongino, which sounds like an Italian law firm. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, said in February, I have the Epstein files on my desk. And then they asked her like a week ago, and she's like, I don't even have a desk. What are you talking about? I never said. And Elon seems to have some inside information, but I don't think he's lying. I don't think ketamine makes you lie. He's basically the only private detective we have left in this situation. He's Special K detective. Special K unit. He's out there like, oh, I'm gonna reach Epstein files, then we're gonna go directly to Mars. And by the way, the big beautiful bill is not beautiful at all, because if it was, I would have asked it to bear my child. Trump says that he stopped being friends with Epstein. Trump's team says they banned Jeffrey Epstein from Mar-a-Lago in 2007 for being creepy. Do you know how creepy you have to be to get banned from Mar-a-Lago? We don't know all of the people who associated with Epstein aside from all the very detailed fight logs. But we do know that somebody in the government considered him a good hang. Okay. See, the whole time, Jeffrey Epstein had surveillance cameras in his house, much better than the ones in his prison, ironically. There's thousands of hours of tape out there somewhere that have not been stitched together in Adobe Premiere. They haven't even been exported yet. A lot of wanted this guy dead. It ended up being like a game of Clue, you know what I mean? Or I don't know if you ever seen the movie Clue. A bunch of people wanted to kill this guy, and they all double booked, and that's why they had to cut a whole 2 minutes, 53 seconds. They're like, you're here with the wrench, I'm here with the noose. Like, come on, man. And it was like 3 people arguing over who gets to kill him first, and that's when Epstein got choppered out by Mossad. Because, was that a phone call? That's fucking so scary. That was like an old school phone too. It was like, ring, 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 it's the FBI. It just Patel on the other line like, to all the people saying like, well, Jeffrey Epstein got away with it because he was rich and famous. Like, no, then why is Jared from Subway still in jail? That's why, for the sake of everybody involved, like, we need justice, okay? We need justice. We need a happy ending. Okay, sorry. Little trivia about Jeffrey Epstein. He went gray very early, but never used hair coloring product. So you could say he never died. But here's the thing, if Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, he would have to be somewhere that actively protects pedophiles. Now, I can't think of a region that has a history of doing that. I'll have to look into it more. I have to spend more time as a detective, but that would be a full-time occupation. I'm talking about Israel, guys. I'm talking about Israel.